Well, there. My name is sometimes Heather, and my players go Select. Today, we shall continue the Necrom main story with Lady and Rose, my Monolith of Storms, Stormsong, Vampire, Stage Ball, all the way. I think I had something to say, but I have forgotten what it was. Oh well, it will come in time. I can't remember where I placed or left Liliane either.
Torvasad got the better of us.
But
we are not finished yet.
Conveniently where we should be. Yes, we are. Let's speak with Laramel and...
What you described. How could Torvasad change a memory of Hermaeus Mora? How could he alter what happened so long ago? Such a power should not exist. This sensation, bafflement. I do not care for it.
Hermaeus Mora said we can still save reality if we work together, Laramel.
Torvasad has allies as well. Master Shell Rennie, Vermina, and Periite. Blightcrown and the hidden kindred cultists. They seek to restore memories stolen from them by Hermaeus Mora. And from what you saw, Torvasad has started the restoration process.
Apocrypha seems intent on even keeping us from learning too much about all this. Excuse the intonation.
Yes, most puzzling. Torvasad's next step must involve the right Master Shell Rennie seeks to draw from Meln's Black Book. Return to Necrom and find Curate Cadane. See what Shell Rennie is up to. Meanwhile, I have other inquiries I wish to explore.
Alright, I will return to Necrom and rendezvous with Curate Cadane.
Remember, as long as Shell Rennie possesses the Black Book, she can complete her rite. If they fully unlock this forgotten secret, multiple realms are doomed. I shall meet you at the bookshop in Necrom after I complete my investigation.
Alrighty. As usual, after the initial conversation, we can explore the lore a little bit deeper.
This portal will return you to Necrom, Roxy.
Master Shell Rennie murdered me to avoid the scrutiny of the Assembly of Masters. What else might she do to further her ambitions?
I have forgotten to mention that the containers in this room are all lootable and they sometimes hold precious and valuable things, such as bones and provisioning recipes. We can also find a couple of notes and books here. We will return to them at a later episode. As usual, we are drinking coffee.
Portal returns. I thought I recognized that wrinkle in the fabric of fate.
I hoped Laramel would be with you. We have news.
News? Oh, about the coffee. My parents visited and brought me the coffee I don't like, hence the place. I feel obligated to drink it anyway because...
Scroot and I uncovered the most interesting news. The Assembly of Masters learned of Master Shell Rennie's recent activities and has called for a conclave. They plan to strip her of her rank and expel her from the house.
What's the difference between an assembly and a conclave?
It's complicated. The Assembly of Masters consists of just their mouths. The actual Masters rarely leave their towers, and never to meet with their rivals. A conclave, however, is a different story. The Masters themselves are compelled to attend.
And how does that help us locate Master Shell Rennie and recover Meln's Black Book?
Don't you see? When they convene the Master's Conclave, Shelreni must be on hand to contest the charges. So, we know where we can find her and when.
So where is this conclave going to take place?
At Tel Hulan, the Tower Hall in Old Isra. As a curate, I think I can get us into the Conclave by claiming official Necrom business. House Telvanni prefers to stay on our good side, so they rarely ask too many questions of the Keepers of the Dead.
Alright, I will meet you in Old Isra.
Curate or not, he'll never get into the Conclave bearing the mark of a Daedric prince. Not without my help.
Meln to the rescue.
Underestimate Shelreni at your own peril. And do not think to just walk into a Telvanni stronghold reeking of Hermaeus Mora. Either Shelreni's Daedric allies or the Conclave's own protections will spot you the moment you step across the threshold.
And you can help us avoid detection?
Of course. Wasn't I the greatest magister of my time? If not for my desire for solitude, I would have been the Archmagister. Unfortunately, my spectral body isn't good for anything these days. You'll need to serve as my hand for this to work.
Alright, what do I need to do?
Return to Telrendis. Around my tower, you'll find the components necessary to assemble a passable cloak of omission. Look for dried hoaxwort, a lamia-scale shawl, and an illusion tincture of my own creation. I'll tell you more when we get there.
So, we are off to a scavenger hunt, it seems. Go to Telrendis. This time they didn't give us a portal. From this I conclude that Meln lacks the power to do so. We're going the wrong way. A murder, it seems, has occurred. I have a question. Where the heck is Telrendis? There. The destination actually doesn't show on the Wayshrine map, which is
Wait, hold on. Headed to
rather
Old Isra.
inconvenient. Oh, we haven't looked at today's daily endeavors. Today's daily endeavors encourage us to loot 10 containers, almost there, craft 4 items with the Inclodius skill, kill 10 humanoid foes, complete 1 Black Sacrament, or complete 1 quest for Puma in Cyrodiil. Our weekly endeavors encourage us to either place 35 furnishings, defeat 7 patrolling horrors in the Imperial City districts, or complete 7 dungeons. For me, placing 35 furnishings was very easy. Also, yesterday there was a huge, super long maintenance for EU mega servers, and after there was an endeavor, place 7 furnishings which was worth 100 seals of endeavor instead of 15. I was shook at and placed many furnishings promptly. I wonder if it was like intentional or a
I
bug
should have made a map.
mistake. If you know, leave me a comment in the comments section below. Speak with Meln now.
Curses and corporeal existence. I can see why most ancestors move on instead of haunting their descendants. My mortal memories are much harder to recall than I anticipated. I don't remember where to find those components. Not exactly.
So we came here for nothing?
Of course not. I buried the components we need in separate caches on the tower grounds. I just can't remember exactly where I put them. No matter. With your assistance, I'm sure we can find the right spots.
What do you need me to do?
Use my ghost sight. It will reveal the hiding places. Remember, Telrendis is my place of power, despite Shalreni's attempts to make it her own. Here, I can easily use my magic through you, as long as you're willing.
Where should I start looking?
I placed sigils at the spots, but on a different layer of reality. Use my ghost sight, and you should be able to see them. The caches are buried beneath those locations. When you get close to a spot I recognize, I'll tell you to activate my sight.
Alrighty. So all of them are conveniently in the same area. Let's go. Enemies. I wonder if that blue thing indicates the presence of the place where we need to use the ghost sight.
This must be the place. Take there. See my sigil? I always liked this layer of reality. Dig here.
Here we find Mound's illusion tincture. Tincture. Oh. Now let's find the next one, which obviously is somewhere near here. Need to get rid of enemies. That's right. And both of these are conveniently close together.
This looks familiar. Activate my ghost sight.
Here we find old Lamia scale. Was it short?
We can work
And the
with
last
this.
one, dried
Head toward my tower, and let's find a workbench to assemble the spell.
Now to find Mound's workshop. This way. Has the unthinkable happened? Vampire stage 3. Ugh, we need to eat quickly. Let's actually do a pit stop here. Traveling to your homes, whether it's outside or inside, is always free, so very convenient way to move around in the rather large map. You can always find, by the way, a couple of coins on this table and also grapes and cheese. And placed gold is regarded as a container. It's curious. This is my favorite feeding ground because enemies are very close to the way shrine and they're easy to kill. There we go. Stage 4 returned. Delightful. Now back to Melon. the workshop was quite close to the way shrine, so this might
Hold on.
have
Headed to Old Isra.
even made our mission a touch easier.
I remember this old workbench. We can prepare the Cloak of Omission here.
Place dried hawkswood.
Place the component. Good work. Now place the shawl.
Place Lamia scale. Floor.
Almost done.
And
Now sprinkle the
last,
tincture.
Place illusion tincture.
Excellent. Now take the Cloak of Omission.
Take cloak of omission.
Go ahead and try it on. The cloak will mask your presence and hide your connection to the Prince of Fate.
Am I in trouble?
Oops, sorry. Use
You
cloak
look
of
amazing. Barely a hint of a data connection.
cures.
I should explain the particulars, though. Not a bad bit of work. You follow directions well. And the cloak looks perfectly dashing. Dashing, I say. Now let's head to Old Isra and meet up with Curate Gedane. She should have gotten you access to the Conclave by now.
Wait a moment. You said something about the particulars.
Did I? I don't recall. But if you're asking about the Cloak of Omission, it can only shield you from so many scrying attempts. Eventually, someone will notice you. But the enchantment should last long enough for us to get our hands on Shelreni.
Anything else you want to tell me?
Now that you mention it, yes. Gedane can get you on the access list, but you must play your part. Dunmer laws are labyrinthine, Telvanni especially. You need to invoke the proper statue to avoid suspicion.
The proper statue?
Just say the following to the sentry at the door. I hereby invoke the 26th statute of the Necrom Agreement, and then demand entry to the Conclave. Can you remember that?
Okay.
Once we get inside, we can meet up with Curate Gedane.
Alright, let's go to Aldisra.
What could Shelreni be thinking? She's obviously counting on the support of two Daedric princes. But does she really expect them to magically elevate her to the rank of Magister? Let's get to Tel Hulen in Old Isra and see if the cloak works.
Alright. Let's enter Tel. There. In case you didn't know, I'm allergic to birch trees, and right now I really fear I might have to sneeze. So, I apologize in advance.
You there! You look like a capable forager. I need some help.
Tel Hulen, the Tower of Halls.
Use cloak.
Home to the Assembly of Masters. Remember to invoke the statute when you demand entry. And put on the cloak.
We don't look like a vampire anymore. Curious. This is one of my favorite areas
Know
in the
that,
game.
Drew? As Master Shalreni's mouth, you are prohibited from entering the Conclave.
My first Elder Scrolls game was Oblivion, and
Your treacherous master
because
will be
it was
dealt with
at the
soon.
time so pretty, I kind of sort of like didn't ever play through Morrowind. So this is getting to enjoy the Telvanni Peninsula area and Vardenfell in Elder Scrolls Online is, well, bliss. Speak with the sentry.
The Master's Conclave is in session. All other business is on hold. Come back later.
Check your list. I hereby invoke the 26th statute of the Necrom Agreement and demand entry.
Necrom? Let me see. Ah, yes. You're listed as Curate Godane's attending clerk. Very good. You may go inside. I expect you'll find the curate in the assembly antechamber, as the attending magister declared the conclave for masters only.
I will head inside.
There's Curate Godane.
Mouth Eller.
Really, I must...
I insist, Curate. You do realize I wield considerable influence as Master Norvora's mouth.
Of course, but...
I could do much for you and the Keepers. Now tell me, what do you think of my book?
That's Master Norvora's mouth. We need to extract Godane this instant.
How do we do that?
The Curate and I are busy, outsider. I am eager to hear what he thinks of my book, Ancestors of a Humble Mouth. It's a work in progress, but at least 2 booksellers have expressed interest. Come back later.
Master Narvora sent me to find you. She requires your immediate assistance.
How strange. As no one but masters are allowed inside, Master Norvora explicitly told me to wait out here until after the Conclave concluded its business.
Now we have 3 choices. We can either leave him alone, lie, or intimidate. Let's intimidate. I don't think you understand. Leave us. Now.
How rude! The Old Isra Committee of Social Decorum will hear about this insult. Of that, you can be sure.
We have succeeded.
Thank you, my friend. Follow me. I know a place where we can talk privately.
Oh, Curate Godane. I wonder what's behind that door.
We can speak freely here.
First things first, are the containers lootable?
You arrived not a moment too soon, my friend. Before they decided to seal the hall, and I was trapped in that dreadful conversation with Mouth Elar, I found what we needed. Master Shelreni is here, and being held under guard until the conclave begins.
Sharon is here. I saw her mouth outside. He said the masters are in danger. Let's go get Sharon.
Ah, and now we come to the problem. Magister Gothran arrived from Sadrith Mora to oversee the Master's Conclave. He immediately expelled all but the Telvanni Masters and placed a ward on the door. There's no way to get into the assembly hall.
There must be some way to get inside.
Sadly, disabling a ward placed by a Magister is beyond my capabilities. If you have any ideas, please share them. Otherwise, I fear the Masters are on their own in there.
Malm is a magister. Maybe he can help us get past the door.
A magister? To counter magister magic, eh? Good idea. Let's go disable the ward.
Let's. But before we do that, I require more coffee. Bad as it may be. I will be right back. Almost there. Clumsy. Well, almost a picture. to the antechamber.
Ward
Ever.
needs anchors. Use my ghost sight to spot them. See them?
Use
One on
ghost
either side of the door.
and
I'll lend you my power to disable them.
Is she well?
then we
Healers
can
recommended she
simply
stay in bed, but
disable
she insisted we
Magister's
attend the
order in
conclave.
case.
They call them so rarely, you know.
Understandable. As much as our masters despise public appearance,
Magister Guthrin is
the
good,
thought of others
but I'm
gathering without
better.
them more.
Let's enter the
Not
assembly
allowed
hall.
inside. I was hoping to see what
So-
punishment they devised for Master Shelren.
Now we can enter the
This is a closed
mysterious
session.
door.
What is the meaning of this intrusion?
Now, Guthrin, surely such restrictions don't apply to a Magister and his proxy.
Meln the Mouthless, a spirit. No matter. I will not tolerate your antics.
Nothing in our statutes precludes a dead Magister from participating in a conclave. Now, hear what my proxy has to say.
Very well. Step forward. You stand on shaky ground, mouth for the mouthless. What's so important that Magister Meln dares interrupt this closed session of the Master's Conclave?
You are all in danger. Master Shelreni plans to eliminate all of her rivals.
And Magister Meln thought us so ineffective that he had to swoop in and save the day? How presumptuous of him. Do you really think one rogue master is a match for this assembly?
It's not just Master Shelreni. She has the support of 2 Daedric princes.
So I heard. Hence the reason I decided to leave my comfortable tower and come all this way to personally take charge of this conclave. The Masters will hear the charges, question the subject, and render swift judgment.
She's going to kill you all, just like she killed Mal the Mouthless.
Is that why you're here? To add another charge to Shelreni's list of crimes? Then so noted. Perhaps that's why she turned herself over without any fuss or bother, so that she can plead for mercy. Perhaps I'll be lenient. Perhaps not.
You're making a mistake. Magister Meln says you can't underestimate Master Shelreni.
Enough of this nonsense. I listened to the concerns of your Magister and heard his allegation. Now we are finished. Meln may stay if he wishes. That is his right. But you and the curate should go and leave us to our work.
Over here.
Now we need to find Master Shelreni, but as optional steps we can speak with Master Norvora and or Master Fox. Master Norvora said over here, so let's...
I forgot how boring my so-called peers can be. Pity Shelreni didn't eliminate a few more of my rivals before we noticed. But your master, Meln. I have fond memories of his many antics. That's why I wanted a word with you.
What did you want to talk to me about?
Your master has delayed these proceedings long enough. Master Shelreni reached above her station and must be dealt with. Anything that postpones that and increases the time I must spend in the company of my so-called peers will not be tolerated.
Master Shelreni murdered Magister Meln. He has the right to confront her.
Murder, you say? That is serious. I suppose anything can be expected from a master who makes pacts with Daedra. We really need to strip her of her rank and exile her. Well, if you must see her. She's being held in a meeting room down the East Hall.
Let's go there. I think we have gathered enough information from Master Norvora, so we can just move on.
There's a meeting room just to the right.
Meeting room just to the right.
This must be where they're holding her.
Shelreni's gone. What's
Examine
that tipped over
the
bottle
vial.
over there?
Suspicious.
That's pure essence of dream. Let me cast a spell to see what happened here.
What was that? Just a little gift from the Prince of Dreams. Soon, you will do exactly as I say.
You won't get away with this.
I already have. And with your help,
my.
I'll get away with so much more. Now let's go attend the Conclave. My ascension requires participants, willing or otherwise.
We must get to the Conclave. It's held in the Master's private hall to the north.
Which way is north?
Something's going on to the north. I think the Conclave is starting.
Conclave starting this way. Oh. Our disguise has disappeared.
Master Shelrenny, you stand accused of conspiring against your fellow Telvanni, murdering Meln the Mouthless, and consorting with Daedric princes. How do you plead?
A Telvanni doesn't plead. But I will kill you all before I take my sacrifice and depart.
Help me,
Oh
Magister!
my.
Shelrenny, cease your actions this instant.
Use my ghost sight to disable the wards and get down there.
Okay. Disable ward. Do it again. And now we can run swiftly to stop Master Shelrenny.
You again? If these fools can't stop me, what hope do you have?
Oh my.
Come on, get up! I'm not ready to die a second time.
You're finally awake. Thank the ancestors. I thought Shelrenny killed you.
We should talk, Mouth of Meln. The Mouth of the Mouthless. I suppose you want me to say that you and Meln were right. That I should have taken Shelrenny's threat more seriously. Well, let's pretend I said that and move on to what needs to happen next.
I remember rushing toward Shelrenny when suddenly everything went back.
Yes, quite a display. She used the Conclave to formally announce her intentions. Her spell would have killed everyone, and positioned her to challenge the Archmagister for rulership of the house. Luckily, I was on hand to save the local masters.
What did you do?
Shelrenny may be a powerful master, but I am a Magister of the Telvanni Council. It was a simple matter to deflect her attack while the Conclave dispersed. Then, I stabilized the portal she fled through, assuming you would want to follow her.
Why do you assume that we want to follow Master Shelrenny?
Really now, who do you think Meln consulted when he first invented his Cloak of Omission? I see the mark of Mora upon you. House Telvanni wants no part in the machinations of Daedric princes. Just make sure to kill Shelrenny when you find her.
What about Master Morena?
Master Morena revealed her inadequacies when she allowed herself to be captured. The other masters survived. In both cases, House Telvanni won. If you plan to chase Shelrenny, I suggest you leave now. I'm not going to hold that portal open forever.
So you don't care what happens to Master Morena?
In all honesty, no. In case you haven't noticed, we of House Telvanni are a superior lot. Sentiment and mercy rarely factor into our actions. Now, step lively. That portal will close as soon as my attention wavers. Ooh, and I feel a yawn coming on.
Well, let's enter the portal so the snooty dark elf won't have to overexert himself. Kinda sorta really like the attitude of the Telvanni. They're so delightfully stuck up.
This ancient ruin. Those markings. This place is dedicated to Vermina.
Enemies. A bit more clean of Ember. I think.
This place. I think we visited the memory of it in the Eye of Mora.
Which way? Got distracted by light.
Marinel's amulet can protect us both. This chamber appears promising. We should look around.
From the sides!
Let's get rid of enemies first, and then investigate. Master Sharon is not Torvasad. The Dremora Torvasad came to me with an intriguing proposition more than 2 years ago now. He promised to fulfill my lifelong ambition to become Archmagister and rule over House Telvan. All I had to do was pledge my service to Vermina, the Daedric Prince of Dark Portents, and all my dreams would come to pass. I thought there was a full stop there. He explained that something had been taken from the world long ago, that it was his destiny to restore what was stolen, what was lost. He said that restoration began with a dream, hence his alignment with Vermina. For in a dream he recalled a shrine to the Dreamweaver, a shrine that it was imperative I help him repair. After much research and investigation, we have come to this ancient site. Now all we need to do is find the shrine Torvasad saw in his dreams. And the second one is Master Shireni's notes, the restoration. After long months of preparation, we're finally ready to begin the work, to fully restore the ancient statue of Vermina. While I still don't understand the significance of this effigy, I have devoted myself to determining exactly how to rebuild the statue and restore it to its former glory. Torvasad works by my side, learning all he can. When I ask why, he refuses to answer. He just says that restoring the statue is the key to restoring what was lost. And now I have an army of Vermina's followers, bolstered by those devoted to Imperiate. Blightcrown disgusts me, but I cannot fault his brilliance or the strength of his churches. The supply of malachite from the Alvelis quarries have finally arrived, and we can begin. Soon, Vermina shall reward me with the power I need to become Archmagister of House Telvan.
Anything relevant in those papers? Was there anything in those papers about Master Shelreni or where we might find her?
These pages talk about Master Shelreni's arrangement with Torvasad.
She writes about how Torvasad came to her, indoctrinated her into Vermina's service, how he was consumed with restoring something that was either stolen or lost, and how he insisted they find this ancient shrine. Interesting.
And here she writes about the work they did to restore a Vermina statue.
So they sent the malachite mined from the Alavelis quarry here. And she discusses how the hidden kindred were formed to provide the workers needed to accomplish the restoration. Somehow, rebuilding a Vermina statue is the key to Torvasad's goal.
In the Panopticon, Torvasad altered Mora's memory by restoring a Vermina statue.
This must be where that original memory took place. where Vermina and Periite think Hermaeus Mora wronged them and stole whatever it is they now seek. Let's keep going. That restored statue and Master Shelreni must be somewhere in this old ruin.
We will find her.
Must find Shelreni and stop her from completing this rite.
This way, I suppose. Like Master Shelreni, I suppose we can find her somewhere around here. Vermina Shrine.
There's Shelreni and Master Morena. We need to free her.
My black book! Looks like Shelreni got past my safeguards.
Ingenious, Tovisar. Using the restored memory to open a path to Apocrypha. All we need now is for Shelreni to finish the rite and perform the sacrifice.
Shelreni is using the restored statue as a focus for her rite. An aspect of Vermina. That's not good.
Way, agents of fate! This vessel will help me restore what was taken from us all!
And that's all.
No! Now, my disciple, complete the sacrifice so I may
Enter the
inhabit the
focus
vessel.
point. Apply my ghost strike to attack its precision.
I could have managed on my own.
Now, friends, free Morena from the binding.
Destroy binding.
Triton Hectic is unstable! Save yourselves! No!
Recover
Not
the
when we're
black.
so close!
Close my black book and take it. That should end the rite.
This one? Yes.
Taking the Black Book won't stop us, and one of you will serve just as well as a sacrifice.
No need to involve outsiders, Shelreni. Prince Vermina accepts your sacrifice and deems you a worthy vassal.
I regret the bloodshed, but soon Mor's injustice will be undone.
With this vessel, I can enter Apocrypha and strike at Mora's heart. With me, my faithful!
We have to warn Apocrypha. Let's return to the Necrom bindery and find Laramil.
Hold still, and I'll open a portal back to Necrom.
Olmel does have the power to open portals. Why did we need to walk to his workshop? Speak with Laramil, friend.
Neither Scroot nor I can feel Hermaeus Mora's presence. We both find this unsettling. Good, you are here. Both Scroot and I felt a sudden disturbance in the tides of fate. Something terrible has happened in Apocrypha, and Scroot and I no longer feel the presence of the one who knows.
Shelreni performed the rites. Lightground sacrificed her, and Vermina possessed her body.
Another significant event in the annals of fate, and I missed it. But Master Shelreni is dead, and Vermina did what? Start from the beginning, Proxy. What happened at the Master's Conclave?
We warned the Masters, which helped save them from... No, when Master Shelreni tried to kill them all.
So that was Shelreni's plan. Use whatever power the princess provided to eliminate her rivals and move up in rank. I am glad she failed. But what happened after that?
We followed her to the shrine we saw in the memory. We saved the master she planned to sacrifice.
And Blightcrown decided to complete the rite anyway by sacrificing Shelreni instead. Ruthless, but in keeping with a follower of Periite. And you say this allowed Vermina to possess Shelreni's corpse? What happened next, Proxy?
Vermina used Shelreni to open a path to Apocrypha. But can Princess enter a rival's realm uninvited?
They cannot. Not usually. Hence all the trouble that Torvasad and his allies went through to reach this point. At least you saved the Telvanni Masters and recovered Meln's Black Book. Well done. While I ponder next steps, take this. You earned it. Both Scroot and I felt the tides of...
I think we shall continue from here next week, but this was a relatively quick quest. Should we... complete a Black Sacrament as well? Let's... For that we need to travel to the Gold Coast. There. So first things first, we need to find the door. How does one navigate? Okay. I really have enjoyed the Dark Brotherhood questline and, well, the general atmosphere of the Dark Brotherhood, so many of my characters have been there and done that, including Lady. First, I don't think Ember will appreciate it much if we go and murder someone. So get rid of her and then enter the sanctuary. Or as I like to call it, home. I am not that good with sacraments. These things require patience and the ability to calculate your actions, and I am lacking in both departments. Let's pick up a quest from Speak and Terrence.
Yes, assassin.
Do you have anything for me today, Speaker?
Yes, praise Sithis. The Black Sacrament has been performed and we have a new target. The Night Mother awaits her due.
Who do I need to kill?
Before I give you the name, I would like to propose a challenge. An opportunity to demonstrate your prowess. Indulge me, and I will reward you. My challenge is, of course, a secondary concern. As long as the target dies, the sacrament is fulfilled.
I'm listening.
Your target awaits in Trader's Cove. Fortuitous. It seems there's some kind of party going on in that cave. Slaying revelers is ever so satisfying. You'll be seen as a trespasser there, so if you want to avoid a bounty, then you should avoid being seen.
What do I need to do?
Fear is one of the Brotherhood's greatest allies, but we treasure silence as well. Show me that you are the master of quiet dread. Complete your task without alerting the residents of Trader's Cove to your presence.
I understand.
The Night Mother's children must be as swift as they are deadly, like the strike of a coiled serpent. With that in mind, I challenge you to complete your task before the Cove Overseer arrives.
What is your second challenge?
The Brotherhood is not without mercy. Some of our targets are given a quick and painless death. Others? Well, our kindness has limits. Your quarry must die in agony. Use your most lethal poisons, and you will be richly rewarded.
Anything else?
According to our client, the target loves a certain engraved flute more than anything. A puzzling obsession, but who am I to judge? Destroy this heirloom while you're there.
Who is my target?
An orc forge wife named Map Grolabesh. Quite a mouthful, that. Apparently, she conspired with her fellow wives to slay their chief husband in his bed. It went poorly. He managed to kill all of them, save one. Slay this orc.
Macrobash will die. I don't think I have any invisibility potions, so we're going to have to do this the hard way. Let's investigate. Also, I don't really have poisons on linear, so that is a challenge we are not able to complete. I see a lot of NPCs. Didn't we actually come here last time with Rennie? Not last time. Last time we unhelped the god is arriving, so wait a moment. So you stop there this time instead of going all the way there. No NPCs waiting on that side. These two will give me trouble, so I need to get rid of both of them. Or can I sneak through them as their backs are turned? Perhaps we'll try that. First we shall beware the god. Yet again. I remember there is a hiding place, a basket, behind the fireplace. I would like to go there. Oh, it's borrowing. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Hide quickly. Now, is that the flute over there? And then Our target is over that way. This is going to end badly.
I called the guards and they're on their way.
So this isn't a perfect sacrament. Because I made a mistake. Making another mistake. Do I need to jump? No. Very good. So my Grobash is most likely in no wait. But we're going here instead of this chamber. Investigating. There you are. So basically, if we jump down there and kill him, we can just sprint to the exit. There are guards, of course, there, but we will deal with them when we need to. On second thought. Both of these NPCs are moving out of my way, so is your back turned? Nobody breathe. Target eliminated, and now we have up. Less than 2 minutes. 2 minutes to escape.
I wonder how long it will take the guard to respond.
Why am I not turning into red mist? Wow, that was hella clumsy. But we got the job done. Kind of.
Was there something else, assassin?
I have returned, speaker.
What news have you brought to me this time?
The target in the Intrader's Cove has been eliminated.
Well done. What about the challenges that I posed for this task?
I completed some of your challenges.
Excellent. The Night Mother will be pleased. Return tomorrow. I am eager to see you reach your full potential.
complete quest. Let's see what we got. Ooh, boots. But they are divine. And now that we have completed all of our daily endeavors, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return. Next Thursday at 2 p.m. to continue with the Necrom main story. But anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Ta.